Woo! Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Lumidachris. Step forward, please. Lumidachris, step
Biggy.
forward. That's the position you will always stand. You are welcome into Biggie's mansion.
Thank you.
You can proceed.
You all can have a seat.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm called Lumidachris Akosa, and I'm the CEO of Lumidachris Real Estate. So, throughout the show, every week you guys will be having a task from us. Let me just give you a little summary about us. We have been existing for 5 years now, and we do land immatriculations, opening of roads, selling of properties, buying of properties, and all our lands are titled. We have lands in all categories, such as commercial lands, lands in developed areas, lands in developing areas, lands for agriculture, lands for land banking. So when it comes to land, you can always trust us. And I would like the winner of our task to go back home with a land from us in Yaoundé. So I would like you all to concentrate, because I would like to choose my winner on merit. And I believe that somebody here will do that. I don't know you all personally, but I think everybody is eligible. But you know, in every game, there must be a winner, right? Okay, so today I'll be giving you some questions to answer, and then we'll have some games, so it should not be boring. And the winner will not only go back with a title land, but the winner will be also a brand ambassador. Okay, so let me bring some questions. I don't want to talk a lot because I think you really had a clue, so I'll not tell everything. So I hope that in here, I have some. Please, what's the house captain? Okay, please. Help me shake. Yes. Here are the questions. The ball is in your court. You guys have pens? I prefer to do individually now. The questions are very simple. Do not panic. Trickish. Hey, but okay, like what? Then you're not concentrating. Then you're not concentrating. So if you even had one name, it's okay. Mm-hmm. That means you're not focused. Because I'm sure somebody here had all the names. There are always those people. Arab. Okay. So can we start? Mm-hmm. No, feel free. Just give.
Are we supposed to write behind?
Yes, behind. Please make sure, endeavor to write your name on it. And everybody, since I don't know your individual. Okay, while they're requesting for pen, let's be talking a little bit. Let me tell you about real estate. I think in Cameroon, a lot of people have exploited other domains, but real estate is one domain that has been left behind. And before, a lot of ladies used to say, a woman does not buy a land. That only men buy a land. I've been in situations whereby a woman will take her money and give her husband to buy a land, and I'm wondering, that thought that only a man buys a land, I don't think it's a good idea, because as a lady, you can buy a land and put your name on it. I want to find out, do you guys know how many names you can put on a document after buying a land? How many names? Is there a limit, or like when you purchase a land? Because a lot of people tell me that it's just one name. And I'm like, what? Come again. No. When you're purchasing, when you're purchasing a land now, okay, let me explain. When purchasing a land, right, the documents that you have to, that company purchasing the land, like in Yaoundé, they will call it in French, dossier technique. It's a document. So that document, you have to give your ID card, which one needs to be on the land, on the document, actually. So I'm asking that, how many names can go into that document? Is it just a one name? Can you put two names? What do people think? Because you can put your name, your wife's name, your child's name even. You understand? No, lawyer, I don't think a lawyer should be on your document. It's your document. You can put your name, your husband's name. Yes, your next of kin in, yes, you can do it. Because a lot of people are always saying that, no, I'll put there just one name. And I'm asking, now, why do you put one name? You know, when it comes to land, for me, it's a lifetime investment. I'm going to take decisions that concern that you should not hurry. Yes, you should always try to make sure that if you're purchasing with somebody, maybe with a partner, with a spouse or anything, or even with your child, you should put the name on it. It's very important. Yes. But the thing now is that your child, because what they do is that they use your ID card. So you use your child's birth certificate, but the child will not have power on that land. So a certain age. And then another thing too is that, but now another disadvantage is that a lot of people, maybe they might change their mind and want to sell the land. Now it becomes complicated. when the child's name is on it, you have to go now back to the court. It's a whole procedure. But it's always good to secure a land with somebody. Maybe with your child, or you just put a name, both of it, or your spouse. It's very important. Rather than that, you tell your husband to put a name on a document and then you sit behind. I don't encourage that. You know that we may have to be smart now. So I'm a lady, I always bring ideas, smart ideas. And then when it concerns lands that we offer, we have lands in all categories. We have commercial lands. Commercial lands are lands which are in areas that are really well developed by the roads, easily accessible, whereby you can put up something there for business. That's what commercial lands are all about. But now you have to know that commercial lands are very costly because they're really developed. When purchasing a land, you're not supposed to buy a land in a commercial area, the same price with a land for land banking. Normally, this land in the commercial area has to be way expensive. Then secondly, we have lands in developed areas. Developed areas are areas that really have schools around, hospitals, houses all over. These are developed areas. And I always tell people that every developed area was once underdeveloped. Every developed area, even Bonamusadi today was once a bush. If you ask your parents, they'll tell you that place used to be a bush now. They used to sell land there 1,000, 2,000. That's how land is. The value of land appreciates every single day. When we talk about lands for land banking, this is something that's very important. I always tell people, I have a problem when I see people in my age group that want to run faster than a shadow. I always tell people that life is a journey. You don't expect at this age to buy a land, 35,000 francs, 40,000 francs per square meter. It's too expensive. Why don't you buy a land for land banking? Lands for land banking are lands that are relatively very cheap, which you can buy now and allow to appreciate. Remember that nothing appreciates like land. Even money in the bank, I always tell people, money in the bank will not appreciate like land. The value of land escalates very rapidly. And if you buy a land this year, that's 2025, next year earning, that land cannot be the same price. My story, what prompted me to do real estate? I remember I bought my first land for 3,000 francs. And I sold that land back 2 years later for 9,000 francs. I sold part 9,000, another part 12,000. Just telling you how the value of land goes up. So lands for land banking are what Lumidachris Real Estate encourages a lot of people. Because there are lands that you can buy really very cheap, and then you keep them to appreciate, and then you resell. Then agricultural lands. I always tell people that apart from land, another way to make money is through land. Nothing pays like agriculture. Imagine investing in agriculture, purchasing a piece of land, and then investing in agriculture in that land. That means that you are making gain plus gain. Meanwhile, the land is appreciating, you're also making money from that land. So, as a business person, or maybe a civil servant, or any person who you are, remember that whenever you're investing, let land be your priority. Yeah, so this is just a brief. I think I've touched things now about us. Yes, feel free.
So what are the challenges faced in doing real estate?
Okay. The first challenge I face is, real estate. What I do is that I go to the villagers and negotiate with them. We have a fair deal. I bring in my lawyer. We agree, and then we'll go to a notary, and then we'll do what they call a convention. We'll sign. For example, if they have 100 hectares, I'll tell them that, okay, this land you have doesn't have a land title, so it doesn't have value. So I'll finance the land and make sure that it has a land title. And then now, I'll give you part of the land, and then I have some. That's how I work. The thing is that most villages are very dishonest. Imagine that you come to somebody without following the procedures. I mean, being careful, going to the lawyer and everything, signing documents. Most of the times they come and tell you that you deceived them. Yes, they tell you that you deceived them. That it was too much. They never knew, they could not read. So these are the things that we face. That's why you have to be very careful. Make sure that you go through all the steps. The stages. And then secondly, as a woman, a lot of people want to make you feel inferior. Yes. But I believe that women are doing great things. If a man can do it, why not you? Another challenge. What again? Those are just the two main challenges. But I think overall, real estate is a nice thing. Because you don't even need money to start. You don't need money to start. Real estate is gain. Just by you giving me a customer, I'm paying you off. So you can be good in marketing. You use your talents to give me customers. I give you money. You have your capital to start your own business with it. Yes. Any other question? Are we together? Okay. Should I ask my own question? If you have questions, ask my own question.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have pens.
You can ask me.
Okay. Okay.
I wish to know, like, talking about land for land bank,
Mm-hmm.
what is the service actually? Are the land like you can buy land and keep it for banking? How is it being proceeding?
Okay. Okay. Lands for land bank is, I first explain to you that all our lands are titled because that's our job. Now, lands for land bank is, what we do is that we strategize. We look at areas that development goes, fast developing. For example, if you're in Yaoundé, the school called Emir has been transferred. It's now at Elat. The school has bird already there. The school is actually existing there. So you already know that that's who went to Elat. It means that that place already is fast developing. So areas that you can purchase land there. Very cheap, it's not expensive. We also target areas that have like universities, hospitals, who have target areas. So purchasing the land there already, it has land types. So what you can do now for the meantime, you can exploit the land. But I always tell people that land is very delicate. A lot of people always blame us that sell the lands that I bought the land that was fake. I believe that 40% of fake lands are caused by the buyers. You don't expect to buy a land here and then keep the land and then go and remain somewhere for 6 years, 7 years, don't pass by, and then come back one day that the land is yours. No. Buying the land is good, but secondly, you have to also follow up the land. You cannot just buy and just keep like that. Even you, if you keep your store here and then you don't come to the store, just leave like that by the road, it will not be the same. So whenever you buy a land, ensure that you go back there time to time. You can put there maybe your pillars, you can develop the area, maybe do farming there, you understand? That's land banking. Yes. But the good thing is that you are sure that whenever you buy a land for land banking, in fact, any land that you buy, the value appreciates. I don't think there's any business that gives money, profit than land. I don't think so. Maybe somebody can debunk me. Is there any? Is there any business that has value, that appreciates more than land? Go and tell me, maybe I would like to try. Okay. You're welcome.
Okay, I feel like it's taking too much time to make profit. What is that?
To make it too much time to make profit?
Yeah.
Really? No, I don't think so. I think that land's profit is huge. It comes once, but it's huge, you understand? It's very huge. So it doesn't take time. It doesn't take time. I don't even know if I have a pen. Let me check. I'm not sure.